What's going on, guys? So I'm going to review the top 5 best prop firms in my opinion. Also, I have discounts for every single one of them in the description of the video. It's coupon code COVETRADER. Everything's in the description and links below. Before I get into this, we also stream live every day, 1:30 till the end of the day. Be sure to subscribe and come on the stream. So, all right, I'm going to give you the perks, the pros and cons of them all, and kind of say what I like about each one of them. And then I feel like depending on where you are as a prop firm trader, there is a best firm. So basically, I'll start off with TakeProfit Trader. I'm just going to compare every one of them with the 50K accounts, as that's the most common. They have an $85 50K account. If you use the coupon code, don't look at what's on the website. What's great about them is once you get funded, right now the deal gives you your $85 for eval. So you pay $85. Once you get funded and take a withdrawal, they actually send you that money back. And not only that, once you get over the buffer of 52,000, you can get daily payouts. And it's the only firm I know that does pro account resets, which is pretty cool as well. They pay quickly. It syncs with all the different platforms. And then if you withdraw $5,000, you can move to Pro Plus. It takes, you got to trade the account 5 days to pass the test. And there's a 50% consistency rule on the test account. But once you have a funded account, there is no consistency rule. So obviously not the best rules for a eval, but great rules for a funded account. So that's that one. I'm then going to come back and give my overall opinion. MyFundedFutures 50K account is $80. It's actually $76 if you use the coupon code. Drawdown is end of day. You could pass in 1 day, and there's no activation fee as well. So you just, when you pass, you go right to funded. But when you're funded, there's a whole bunch of rules. There's a scaling plan. You can only do one contract. You hit 1,200 in profit. You got to trade for 5 days to withdraw money. And there's a consistency rule there's a consistency rule. It's 40% on your payouts. Apex, 1 day to pass, which is great. 1 day to pass. Love that. Once you're funded, there's a 30% consistency rule on your funded account, which is not the best. To go funded, it's also 105, and that's monthly, or you could pay 160 one time. So the one-time fee is obviously expensive. But to withdraw money, you can only withdraw between the 1st and the 5th, or the 15th to the 20th. So you have to wait for the payout windows. Then you go to somebody like Bullnox. Their 50K accounts currently are 90% off. $17. It's the cheapest 50K account that's out there. Once you pass, the activation fee is $148, and you got to trade the account 5 days. But if you pass on day one for the eval, you can just flip contracts the other 4, and then you have to trade the funded account for 10 days, any 10 days, and then you can withdraw. I think it's $1,500 on the 50K once you go over 52,600. Topstep. 50K account is $49. They have a one-time activation fee when you're funded. That is $148. Also, they have a consistency rule on the evals, which is 50%. So you got to trade the evals for 2 days at least. And then not only that, 148. It's $149. It's right on the screen. And then to take money out, there's no consistency rule. You just need to make $200 a day for 5 days to take the money out. They have a daily loss limit. When you hit it, it doesn't destroy the account, which is pretty good. When you're dealing with TakeProfit Trader, you hit the daily loss limit, the account is gone. So that's like an overall gist. Now I'm going to get into which one's my favorite. If you're a trader who's taking payouts and you're consistently passing evals, you're consistently getting payouts, TakeProfit Trader is probably the way to go. You can have up to 5 pro accounts, and you can literally withdraw money every day as long as your accounts are over 52,000. So you can just do daily payouts. There's no consistency rule. So if you get a nice trending day, you can kind of just ride it and take your money out at the end of the day. I feel like you can do, pretty big gains in those accounts. And like I said, every day you can withdraw money, which none of these other ones have. So I think that's obviously a huge, huge perk. Topstep, I think overall is a great platform because it allows you to hit the daily loss. So if you go on tilt, hit the daily loss, obviously it doesn't blow the account up because that you can still keep it and have it the next day. The 5 days of trading 200 or more for a payout is not terrible. And what's good is they have no consistency rules. So I think overall, it's a great platform, especially for somebody that goes on tilt. If you tend to just blow accounts out of the blue, this might help you out. And then I think if you're a new trader and you've gotten 0 payouts, Apex is great, or Bullnox, because they're the cheapest. They're the cheapest accounts. Bullnox is $17. Apex, when they were 80% off, was like $37. They're the cheapest way to get into the game. And, I would probably go with that. Also, you could just you could use Tradeovate. It's easy to set up. That's probably where I would go. You need a rhythmic. Bullnox only has rhythmic accounts. So you need to get one of those to hook up Bullnox. And I feel like MyFundedFutures is overall great account as well because it's $80. They do have a daily loss limit. It won't destroy the account, which is great. And then there is no activation fee. So I think overall, if I had to choose one, I would do MyFundedFutures for anybody. But I feel like if you are getting payouts, I would go the TakeProfit Trader route. And that's just my opinion. Those are my opinions. And like I said, if you're brand new, I would go Apex or Bullnox. So that's how I determine the best. Because there's so many different stages of this. I can't say the best account for everybody is one. I think it's depending on where you are in the stage of trading that is the best for that type of trader. So those are my opinions. Be sure to comment below on your favorite. And if it's not one of these, I'll take a look at it and give you my thoughts. All right. Hope to see you guys on the stream and hope you guys are getting payouts.